Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast for our WrestleMania review. I am your King of Extreme, the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion himself, the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, Phil KOE, joined by my indomitable broadcast partner for WrestleMania,
Tony G. Like, share, subscribe. The day is finally here, and we are kicking things off right out of the gate with the Cruiserweight Championship match.
Buddy Murphy, Tony Nese, very good match, and
hell of an opener.
He disagreed with the results of Buddy losing, but this was the right time to do it. All eyes are at WrestleMania. You made a new star.
I disagreed with it for a reason that you said, and that's that you kind of felt in spots that Buddy was carrying Nese.
I did, agree. Yes, I would agree. It really felt more like Buddy was carrying Nese to a good match.
So,
all that being said,
and we hate to see Murphy lose the title.
All that being said, I'm going to give it 3 stars.
I will give it 3 1/4. Really good opener. Loved it.
It was good.
The commercial heard it.
And worry not, KOE Nation. I'm no closer to losing the gold, nor my hair tonight in the hair versus hair challenge.
No.
We are still even.
We are still even, and
worry not.
Looking quite dapper. In honor of the host with the most, Alexa Bliss, I'm wearing my finest Alexa shirt tonight.
And being one of the most dapper men alive, I decided to go with a presidential pocket square fold because it is WrestleMania. I mean, if you don't pull it all out officially for this, when do you?
Exactly, and that's why I broke out my best bottle of wine for my victory tonight.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it.
I know
when we
you
do a little
are.
kicker of the night, I have my own Dornfelder from Germany that I'm looking forward to breaking into. But looking forward to seeing what you pulled out of the wine.
Oh, it's going to be good, folks.
But we won't even have to see it. I will be drinking it over your defeat. That's going to be
not tonight. WrestleMania is here, and we are just getting started.
And the winner of this match, Miss WrestleMania, the winner of the Mildred Burke Memorial Battle Royal herself,
the China Battle
Mella, whose money Carmella wins, denying Tony the 1-point lead over me in the hair
you as well
versus hair challenge. But you were much closer to an Oscar victory than I was to either of my picks, to be frank.
And I gotta be honest, I don't understand why we've built up Lacey Evans on both shows and she wasn't even in the match. So, weird, dumb. I'm not even a Lacey Evans fan, but I really thought at least she'd be in the match. Awkward.
Well, we saw she did in the last Battle Royal, so.
Facts.
So.
Honestly, not a bad Battle Royal, though.
No, everybody was really on point.
Not Dana Brooke. Carmella won the match, and Dana Brooke has taken terrible Battle Royal performance. Congratulations, you failed miserably.
Yes, she did take Women's Battle Royal botch of the night. There's always one.
There it was.
And Dana, that was yours. The first big one was Mella, and we could never. But she's come such a long way since.
And she won the Universe Trophy.
I think if she can make it one more Battle Royal or Royal Rumble without a botch, I think we can forgive it. I think for you it's going to be 3. For me, I can do 1.
What do you give it?
1.5. It was actually pretty good Battle Royal.
I'm going to
for a pre-show, put everyone on Broadway match.
You know what? Considering what it was last year and the terrible build, 2.5. Very
generous of you, sir.
I know.
And the winner of this match and new tag team champions, Curtis Hawkins
and Zack
Ryder.
All right.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah.
We did not get this in on the prediction video, although we did say before.
We were both like, before they went.
They're going to put him on him.
Yeah, we both went with Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins as they were making their way down to the ring, and I was like, yep.
There it was. You got to feel bad for the Revival, especially after last night. Dash Wilder being there for Bret Hart.
Yeah, which, hats off to you, Dash, for basically saving Bret on that. The man's had, he shouldn't be taking any bumps to the head. And also, I don't really try to curse too much in the podcast, but to the fan who tried to do that last night to the legendary Bret Hart, go straight to hell.
Yep. You're a piece of shit.
That you are. The shittiest of them. So, all that being said, moving on to what was actually an amazing match. It was an impromptu match, and really, the Revival did their part so well playing.
Yep.
It's the classic tortoise and hare.
It was.
You had all the tools to make it, but why did you lose? Because you were arrogant. That's why.
There you go.
Perfect storytelling.
I would have liked to seen a little bit of build. You know, you could have seen Ryder pick up a win, Hawkins get a loss, and then it culminates here.
Well, they had too many Lacey Evans interruptions to get
you got a point there.
doing any building for a tag team title match. Come on.
You have a point there. What do you give it?
It was actually a really good match. I enjoyed it. 3 stars.
I'm going to be a little less generous, 2.5.
All right. And the winner of this match, Braun! And it was, sadly, it was close. I was this
Yeah, it was. It was that close.
Colin Jost was about to take the W. If only he'd have just got that single leg a little harder, he could have got it, actually. So, yes, Braun, good to know your push is going so well that you're needing to fight off one-on-one the offense of Colin Jost of Saturday Night Live.
That trophy he was supposed to win like 3 years ago, he finally got it. So at this rate, he'll win his first world title in like 2043-ish. WrestleMania like 50.
You think that's soon, huh?
At this rate.
He's over with the crowd. Now, I will give Colin Jost some credit. He did do a pretty good aerial spot.
Okay.
Where Braun threw him over. Now, granted, there was like 6 guys to catch him. But, hey, for a rookie, he did okay. And with the minute the therapist show up, when there was a therapist, I was like, so, how quickly is it going to take for Braun to power slam this indie guy? And I was thinking, you think this indie guy has the word storm, black, or danger in his indie?
At least 2 of those.
It's some iteration.
But we've already spent too much time talking about this because it was terrible.
I was actually entertained by it. I'm going to give it a whole star.
Wow, 1 star. You know what? I even got the point here. I'm in the lead now because of this win. Thank you, Braun Strowman. And I can barely give it 1 point myself. The women completely outshine the men here because that was not good. But it caps off the pre-show, and we move on to the card.
It entertained me, so I give it 1. But we're moving on to the main card of the show.
Woo! WrestleMania!
And the winner of this match, and new Universal Champion, the Architect, the Kingslayer, and now the Beast Slayer, Seth Rollins. And I can say, champion to champion, good win.
Wow! Opening the show!
Yes! The Universal title opened the show. They are really they're just shaking it up and seeing what they want to spit out.
The way that match went,
that was a good opener. That was a great opener. That would have been a horrible end of the night match.
Yeah.
Everyone would have crapped all over it. But as an opener, it actually worked. Brock threw Seth around like a rag doll, injured his back really bad.
Yeah, that was hard to watch. But my
Seth with the curb stomps all over the place. 3 of them. We were all thinking the third one was going to be an F5 counter. When it hit, I knew that was the match.
Boom. New Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
I do not agree with the results, but still.
Hey, you don't have to. The fact of the matter is, we just started the main show, 3-1. Yours truly looking very promising. Remember when you said that Universal title was going to be basically like our hair versus hair challenge? It's looking like it.
Ouch.
Here we go!
Hopefully I do a little bit better than getting curb stomped 3 times over this event. But fear not, KOE Nation. There's still lots of different betting matches that we have, so I still have a chance.
What do you give it?
In terms of advancing the KOE Nation's ends, a -3 stars. But in terms of actual match rate, it was a fun match. I give it 2.
I'm going to go 2 1/4 because it was that much
You
fun.
don't think it
and I'm a little biased.
Anything to do with the fact that it teased you to the fact that you might maybe get this title, but it'll be for naught.
It's coming home, baby. Can't wait to break open that stellar bottle of wine I brought.
I will break mine open when I get my first point over you.
Yeah.
So, catch you. And the winner of this match, Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast 2018 Wrestler of the Year, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who actually kicked out of the RKO.
One of the most protected moves in the company, if not the entire industry, let's be frank.
At this moment,
Very surprised. 3 forearms
Pedigree.
later. 1, 2, 3. AJ wins at Mania. AJ's 3-1.
that was quite the match.
It's good.
It didn't live up to the expectations that
No.
I put up for it. Very lofty expectations, but when do they ever? Still a good match. I'm going to give it 3.
I was thinking 3 too, just because Randy didn't win the match and he still put on a pretty good performance, and they had some really fun spots. I loved it.
Yes. WrestleMania, AJ, and they're putting these matches in the right spots.
Yep, so far the order's been perfect.
Hour 5, the crowd gets a little dead. So AJ is probably a little upset that his Nakamura match was put in the worst possible spot at Mania last year. So
although the crowd was kind of reacting to some stuff.
there was some stuff going on,
what.
and in the coming days we'll all know.
Let
us know in the comment section if you happen to hear. We are spectators as you. So, we march forward.
4, 2.
Folks, KOE Nation, worry not. There's still plenty of Mania to go and plenty of victories for the KOE Nation. This champion won't relent.
It's coming home.
And the winner of this match, and still SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Wow.
Usos!
Man, that was a hell of a match.
A lot more than I had expected.
We didn't expect to retain there, but congratulations.
Yep.
Not only did they make the main show, they defended successfully the tag titles.
You finally made it,
Awesome.
Usos.
Very cool, very cool.
There was that moment before they hit the double splash.
Oh,
where
yeah.
They were both kind of like looking around like, oh man, this is the moment.
They soaked it in.
Really
That was
good
cool.
match. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. A lot better than it deserved to be.
Without any build and investment in that match, damn.
What
Hell
do
of
you
an
think?
effort by I'm going to go 3.5. I loved it.
Same here. I was going to go 3.5. It really did everything it needed to do, other than, letting the bar win. That was really the only other.
Yeah, you wanted that. Well, that's okay. The lead is still 4-2. I can handle the loss there. It's okay.
There's still a chance, KOE Nation. No problem. This title's going nowhere. Neither is this hair. Just you wait and see. WrestleMania. WrestleMania is a fickle lover. She will always turn on you. So just you wait and see, folks. And the winner of this match, and still
The best in the world.
you can't see me doing the Shane Shuffle.
He's doing it.
Shane O'Mac! And a totally legitimate, non-schmozzery, 100% clean victory by Shane McMahon. Really.
Nobody in their right mind had Shane winning that match. He got the crap kicked out of him. There was the big spot.
Superplex this time.
And they both did it, though. So that was refreshing.
And Shane was on top. 1, 2, 3. The best in the world is still
The best in the world.
Shane O'Mac.
Was there any doubt? Of course there was. Shane never wins at Mania. Shane finally got that.
Yeah, he got one. I mean,
At
he
Mania.
even jogs to X-Pac at Mania, but The Miz, hats off to you, sir.
Yep.
And it was a good match, very entertaining.
Yeah.
What do you give it, sir?
There were spots that I felt like there could have been more happening, but it was a Shane match, so you've got to expect that. I'm gonna say 2. I think 2's probably low, but I'm gonna go 2.
Well, I'm going a lot higher than that.
Okay.
I was actually thoroughly entertained.
I
by that
was
match.
too, but it
I'm
was.
going 3.5.
I can't go that high.
I am. The superplex alone. It's kind of like when Kevin Owens took a couple of throws last year.
Sure.
It kicked the match up some. So for me, The Miz and Shane doing all they did, 3.5-star match.
All right.
Congratulations to you, gentlemen. And the winner of this match and new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Iconics. So I'm going to give that to you. That was a long shot pick on your part.
Not on a limb.
I thought I had a way safer pick there with Nia Jax and Tamina. And for a second, it was looking that way. We all wanted to see what Nia was going to do at the top rope.
I really expected to retain there about halfway through, but sure enough, they saw what we see. The Iconics are ready. Congratulations, ladies. You deserved it.
They did. And even though it did not help the KOE Nation's goals, it was a spectacular match. Everyone was right where they needed to be. I had nothing bad to say about this match. As champion, I'm going to go out and say 3 stars. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Nothing I can think of to detract from it.
After already seeing a fatal 4-way tag team championship match, it's kind of hard to hit that level that the Usos match already did. So I'm going to say 2.5, and I could probably even go lower, but I loved the ending. I thought the at least the second half of the match was right on point. So 2.5 I think is fair, and it puts the score at 5-2.
But
feeling good.
We still have a chance, KOE Nation. It's going to be a long shot, but not only can I tie, but I can actually win yet here tonight. There's still enough match differences at the point where I can still pull ahead. So fear not, KOE Nation. This belt staying here with a true champion. And the winner of this match and new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Kofi
Kingston! Holy crap!
Kofi Kingston. Now,
I had him, and I still can't believe it.
Neither can I, and I don't even think Kofi can believe it.
No, nor should I. It
was a great match. Incredible match.
Wow.
It hit all the spots perfectly.
I will say the beginning was a little sluggish. There were 2-3 spots where they weren't quite in sync yet.
Philly and Pshaw, sir.
But they got over the hump. They got that rhythm, and this is the first time all night so far that I've seen the crowd invested start to finish, loving, hating, emoting to the whole thing.
Yes. And as much as I thought it was going to be a perfect time for Daniel Bryan to save the world again and give that ultimate screw you moment at Mania, it would have worked.
It could still happen on SmackDown. I could still see some stuff happen, but I'm glad they kept.
And if it does, then we will have to look back at the results to see if there's anything invalidated.
No, this was the right moment. Both of us were saying jokingly, here's where Vince comes out, but they kept the moment sacred. They kept that huge WrestleMania moment. This is a big part of history. Yep. Great moment.
Oh, Vince is sitting at gorilla position right now at this moment while we're recording this going, and that's why it works.
Exactly.
But, come here.
To all the people who were crapping all over Vince, this was his brainchild. This is what he wanted.
Phil KOE and the KOE Nation. Here is the official mascot of the KOE Nation. Look at him. He's ferocious. Churro the Terrible. We're needing this rallying cry because right now the most we can hope for is a tied match.
It's coming home, baby.
So,
baby!
Come on, Churro the Destroyer. We need the power of the KOE Nation. Here he is, our official mascot.
So, what do you give that match?
That's, despite it not helping the KOE Nation achieve its goals this evening, marvelous match. I give it 4 stars.
I
Daniel Bryan with all of these sleeper 4-star matches.
He does. He nails the 4-star sleepers all the time, and I was going to go a little lower, but I'm going to go 4 as well. I got to agree. The moment, the crowd, the build, the match, that's a 4-star match. Congratulations, Kofi.
Hats off to you, sir. The new WWE champion at WrestleMania. Anybody that gets into wrestling, that is their dream, to win the title at Mania, and you did it. So
congratulations.
Well, congratulations, sir. This is quite the upside down card. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We started the night with the Universal title match, so forward we march to the hair versus hair challenge, folks. And the winner of this match and still United States champion, and I toast to you, sir, Samoa Joe.
I'll give it to Samoa Joe for dominating, unexpected, huge squash win over
It was
a surefire Hall of Fame.
It was a win that the KOE Nation needed, I needed, Samoa Joe needed.
Yes.
And it does help me right along my way, Tony G.
It's 6-3.
I still have a chance, folks. It's still happening. Phil KOE, Tony G, tune in.
What do you give it?
In terms of helping the KOE Nation along,
1 star.
at least the Dave Meltzer 6.7 stars.
Okay.
In terms of an actual match, 1.5.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes. So, join us, folks, for the rest of WrestleMania. And the winner of that match, the big dog, Roman Reigns. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, you knew it was going to happen. You knew it was going to be Roman over Drew McIntyre.
I'll toast to that.
Yeah, and I'm glad overall that the production was good. Drew got his intro. It was pretty big. It was big scale.
He did very well. You were talking about how he has great in-ring
Yes, he does.
He
does a lot of little things that probably don't get appreciated much. But he's very imposing. He's a big guy, and he took the flat back pin here. And he still came out, he's still just as imposing. He's still going to be such a badass on Raw. So it's not like he lost a lot here. And of course, Roman reintroduced as the big dog. Coming back from beating cancer. Here he is.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Kicked cancer's ass, and now he is kicking a big Scottish guy's ass. So,
that's all you need to
not
say.
bad.
I really enjoyed the match. I think I liked it maybe a little more than you did. I think had it gone, another 2 to 5 minutes, that could have been a really special match. I think, honestly, Drew's going to be in the Universal title picture by the year end.
Churro the Destroyer, what do you think? What do you give it? Yeah, I agree. I'm going to have to go 2.5 star match. It was a good match,
Okay.
but there's a lot more it could have done. And also, need my little good luck charm here for the rest of the evening.
I'm going to give it a square 3. I really liked it. Like I said, had it gone a little longer,
Look how ferocious.
could have been really good. It was really good. I think it could have been a lot better. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them competing over the Universal title.
Oh yeah. Before too terribly long, we're going to be seeing that. So, to both you gentlemen, hats off. Drew, you really got yourself over with me anyways.
7-4. Still doing good.
And I still have a chance to keep my gorgeous hair and this title, folks. So, we got a lot of that to go yet. And the winner of this WrestleMania, due to a John Cena walkout and new Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast Champion,
Tony G, 3-time champ, keeping my hair. All is right with the world, my friend. And for the occasion,
sir, you have a special bottle you want to break out for your victory.
I know you're enjoying your Donfelder, whatever have you, but I have something a little special of my own.
Luscious.
Only the best.
Oh my, no.
We
You're
are
not going
taking-
to put that swill into my crystal glass.
We are taking a trip to the farm of Boone's and enjoying some delicious, decadent Strawberry Hill. Just a moment to pop the cork, if you will. That's how you know it's fresh.
Here you go. Here's your crap.
No, you pour that for me.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you, former champion. Careful, let it breathe. That's good for now.
Here's your bottle.
Thank you. Now, you know what? You need a little bit of that yourself. There we have it. Now, what? What's wrong? I thought I'd share the wealth. It's a time to celebrate. Bottoms up, Phil. Cheers. Oh, that aroma, that taste of victory, and the taste of keeping my hair, and the taste of again having the title. Tell me, Phil, Were you a fan of the thugonomic doctor returning to interrupt Elias?
No! Not at all!
I
Not
sure
at
was.
all! Oh, this is bad.
Folks, this is it not delicious? Because it's delicious. You know it is.
I've heard of Bordeaux blends, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, it just tastes so sweet. It's never tasted sweeter. It really hasn't. So, folks, with that, Elias didn't even get to perform truly because the champ was here. And now, the champ is back! Had to do it because of the host with the most. So, now that the event is decided, we can sit back off of pins and needles and enjoy
WrestleMania. And I will be donating my gorgeous flowing locks to charity. I will be making appointments with my fine hairstylist in the morning to chop off and make sure that it's all saved and it makes its way to charity. You win this round, Tony G.
Well played, sir. Thank you very much.
The King of Extreme still honors his bets. So, the next time you see me, I will be a dapper yet trimmed Phil KOE. But, all that being said, we move on to Mania. You're in this one, champ.
Thank you.
And the winner of this match, the game, Triple H.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The game. He's still an in-ring competitor, not retired, as you so coyly predicted.
And who would have ever thought that Triple H would always want to make sure that he gets back some losses that he gave to somebody? No, not the game. So, actually a really good match.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, as we expected it to be, and it was a long one, as we expected it to be.
Yeah, what was it, about a half hour, give or take?
With the entrances, at least 35 minutes.
Yep, that's the game.
Mad Max gets the W here.
Yeah, with his double entrance thing. I don't know.
Triple H has had 3 tonight now.
Yeah. So, great match. A lot of emotional spots. They did the pulling of the nose ring. They did the gliders of the fingers.
Back body drop.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
spear across 3 tables into the German announce table.
Powerbomb onto the step.
Now, I was going to get... Well, what are you going to give it first?
I'm going to give it 3 3/4. I really liked it. I liked
it a lot.
I
was going to go... I was, disputed between 3.5 and 4. And really, it was a great 3.5 match until they injected the Rolex wearing, styling, profiling, alligator booted, limousine riding, absolutely no commercial flying, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. Ladies, none of you get to be first, but one of you gets to be next. Woo! The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. You had a little bit of Nature Boy. You gotta kick it up to 4 stars. Great match. This is how WrestleMania should always be paced. This has been a great card, top to bottom. It's all been paced marvelously. Last year, I think they just gave us so much we kind of overloaded.
True.
So, this is the proper pacing. So, all that being said,
we still got 3 matches to go.
Thanks for the memories, Kurt.
That was hard. That was hard to watch.
I mean, the two of us realized Kurt Angle started wrestling when I was 13.
Yep.
And he had been there as kind of a weird constant ever since. The people in the wrestling community always kind of joke, oh, Kurt Angle, his work rate is so incredible. That guy is going to be taking bookings and workings 3 years after he's dead.
Yeah.
And we all believed it because he broke his neck so many times and just kept coming back.
Yep.
But this is
the end of a truly big era. And I'll be honest, when I first saw Kurt Angle, the first thing that popped into my head was, this could be another Mark Henry. but then you hit the ring and you saw his charisma, and then his wrestling just got better every time he got out there. And by a year later, he was one of the best in the world.
Yes, he approached professional wrestling with the same obsessive need to be the best that he approached Olympic wrestling that made him an Olympic gold medalist.
Somehow he became one of the best in record time.
Yes, Kurt, I have to say the same for you that they said for the great Masahiko Kimura. Kurt Angle, none before, none after.
Indeed. Cheers again. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Kurt.
for all the memories, everyone. Like, I couldn't even begin to list them off.
Nope.
All of you have your own. We all have our favorite Kurt Angle memories. He's given us 20 years of amazing memories.
Indeed.
And so it hurts so much that I was right. I didn't want to be right, but I knew I was going to because Baron Corbin is going to have another match. And if there's anybody that would know to give back to this business, it's Kurt Angle. And so he did the right thing, and it's an old phrase in wrestling. An old wrestler always goes out on his back. He always gives back so that the business has that heat. And Kurt gave back to Baron.
He did. And
he did you the favor, Baron.
Kudos to Baron Corbin.
Yes.
Being, you know what? Like him or not, he played heel awesome tonight. Especially
he does his part where he is there.
The Cena spot, beautiful. Corbin gets the win. There we have it. What do you rate it?
Oh. In terms of match quality, I give it a 2.5 star rating, and just like the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair retirement match, I rate it 4 broken hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I gotta give it 2.
Understandable,
2.
But just, it can't be said enough times, and we will only say it one more time tonight. Kurt Angle, thank you for the memories. Toast to that, sir. And the winner of this match and new Intercontinental Champion,
Demon Balor.
Yes.
That went about perfect. It wasn't a quick squash. Lashley got his spots in, but Demon Balor came out on top, hit a huge power bomb, hit the double foot.
Coup de grace.
1, 2, 3. That was cool. I liked how they did it, and the placement on the card was awesome. And I gotta say, those green contacts, I liked it. It was cool.
It was different. At first I was skeptical, but it makes Bobby stand out.
Yeah, and it's ironic that they were as green as the 14-year vet that he is.
Ouch.
But he did have a cool through the rope spear spot.
Burn, Bobby. Yeah, the spear spot was awesome.
That was good. Overall, not bad though. I enjoyed it.
What do you get?
I'm gonna go 2 1/4.
2 1/4. Yep. It's a little generous.
It is. I'm biased.
Gonna keep it even 2 on
That's
that
fair.
one. Great match. Kind of quick, but it accomplished what it needed to.
That's a perfect lead-in for
the main event.
Ooh, baby, this is gonna be a good one. I'm pretty excited.
Catch you there, folks. All right, I'll let you know what's happening. And the winner of this match and new undisputed women's champion,
the man,
Becky Lynch. Woo! The main event of WrestleMania.
And in honor, I'm drinking an Irish Red for you, Becky. Congratulations on becoming the first unified, undisputed women's champion in a long, long time and long overdue. And I toast to you, Becky. Indeed. What a main event. There was a lot to like about that. The girls were all on point. They hit all their spots. Everybody teased their finishes. There was a lot of interesting, double spot. It wasn't the classic, let's double team the monster until she's not a factor. They didn't really do a lot of that, but Charlotte and Becky did do a bunch of... The drop kick onto a hanging Ronda where she hit on her head.
I was very legitimately worried about an injury.
And I like the triple power bomb while Ronda had them both in an arm bar. That was cool. But yeah, like I said, there wasn't a lot of double team. It was kind of in the moment reaction. It wasn't planned. Let's double team her. Let's take her out. Ronda was still very much a factor, monster-wise, throughout the entire match.
Yeah.
They respected that. I like that.
Yes, and it had to be a quick roll-up pin for Becky to get Ronda, because who's going to really, that's the most believable ending.
And she's, even though she took a flat back pin, the first loss she has had as a competitor, she still comes out somehow looking strong. And I didn't think that would be possible. Who would have guessed that Ronda was going to be the one to either tap out or take the pin? Nobody saw that coming. Everybody expected it to be Charlotte. Ronda lost. And I never would have guessed that in a million years. And she still looks strong. This opens the door for doing the horsewomen of MMA, horsewomen of wrestling. There's a lot of ways I can go with this if Ronda's going to come back tomorrow night or a month from now. Hard to say where we go from here. But here we are. This is the Becky Lynch era. Finally creative, can get their hands out of shaping this and sculpting the man heat that she's getting from the crowd. Let's see what Becky can do as champion now.
Yes, let her carry the momentum for a while.
That's what we need. That's what we want. That's what made her hot in the first place.
So, WrestleMania 35 in the bag.
Yep.
There's been ups. There's been downs. There's been twists. There's been turns. But I also have to say, like I said in the preview, this is a WrestleMania where they're relying on people that are going to be here tomorrow. This is the... Oh, before we get into that, what do you give this match?
Man, I'm good. I am going to take points off for the end where the table spot didn't quite go as planned, and maybe Ronda bumped. I don't know if that was planned or not, but Ronda bumped around a little bit during the pin, so there could be some fudgery there. Who's to say? We'll find out tomorrow, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be fair, but I'm gonna be honest, and 3.75. 3 3/4.
I'm gonna be more honest and just give it 3.5. 3.5 stars.
Fair.
A great WrestleMania main event. Like I said, there was a few small things that stopped it from shifting to the next gear, but it really hit all of the spots it need to, and it is what started the Ronda exit. And the Becky Lynch ascendance, and Charlotte still saves face because she's going to be there tomorrow.
There it is.
Ronda might not. So there's
it's
the
hard to
Ronda
say. It's going to be fun kind of watching where we go from here. I'm like, the calendar year has come and gone since we first started doing the video format of our podcast, and it's been a pretty damn good calendar year, and I'm really excited to see Raw and SmackDown. I'm really excited to see where we go from here. A unified women's champion. How are they going to make that work? Is creative going to allow Becky to be Becky? Because we know she has no restraints on social media. Let her go out there. Let her do her thing. Let her get herself over. You don't need to dip your fingers in this. She's money on her own. Hopefully, we get to see that moving forward. Charlotte, awesome as always. She plays a great heel. And Ronda is, like I said during the match, she's just a different kind of animal. She's not bigger, she's not badder, but she's fast, she's mean, she's nasty, and she added a really neat element to the match. Will she be there? We don't know where we go from here.
Yes, so we will have to tune in Monday and Tuesday to see what's going on.
But most importantly, Tony G brought home the gold, folks. Tony G is a 3-time champion. And Tony G still has his full head of hair, regardless of how thin it is. And now, the fallout.
Will honor his bet.
The fallout for Mania, folks.
Oh, I apologize, ladies. You can get one last marvelous look at it. I'm so sorry. I apologize to you. You can get one last gorgeous look at it because I'm afraid it all has to go. I'm making an appointment with my stylist in the morning, and I will have my gorgeous flowing locks will be sent to charity.
Phil threw down the gauntlet, and the gauntlet was WrestleMania, and as always, it was an unforgiving beast.
It is, like I said, WrestleMania can be a fickle lover.
The final tally, if I'm looking at this correctly, I had 10 points, 4 and 6 against. You had 7-4, 9 against. Wow.
WrestleMania did not go my way.
Wow.
I blame Colin Jost for this.
Saturday Night Live, yeah.
Yes.
Never the problem.
But, as I was saying earlier, this is also the first WrestleMania in a long time without The Undertaker.
We do have to touch on that. Undertaker missed, I think I looked it up, it was 9? Or no, excuse me.
10.
Like 95.
9 or 10.
Yeah, right in there.
He was there at 10. We all remember that marvelous giant
And
silver.
he missed 16, WrestleMania 2000. And now, WrestleMania 35. No Undertaker whatsoever.
First time in 18, 19 years without an Undertaker.
Wow.
And
19 years.
It's one of those things that it's kind of like that Fleetwood Mac song, Children get older, and I'm getting older too. It does kind of feel like that because The Undertaker has always been there. Especially throughout the arc of our lifetimes. He's, in a way, just kind of always been there. It's
and
like
2 years ago, we didn't think he was going to be there last
and then
year,
he came
but he was.
anyways. And
then he had more matches after that. And
so this is one of those, as a wrestling fan, gets me right here in the feels.
So
right
tonight, we had a lot of firsts, if you will. We had the first women's main event. We had the first without Undertaker. And we had the last Kurt Angle match in the ring for the, let's be honest, it's wrestling for the foreseeable future.
Yes. I mean, Terry Funk's retired 15 times, but then he always goes, well, I'll come back into the ring if some Mark is willing to pay me enough money. Sure.
Indeed.
So we'll see if some Mark is willing to pay Kurt enough money. Or is he going to really honor his retirement? We'll find out. But
I think he'll at least wait till next Mania.
Yes, but regardless, it needs to be said one more time. Kurt Angle, thank you for the memories.
And really, thank you all for watching all of this.
Yes, Thank you. On behalf of all the KOE Nation, and on behalf of the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, thank you. Like, share, subscribe. This is WrestleMania. This is the peak. We will see you on the flip side at the next event with all the happenings. Catch us here for all the craziness, folks. This has been WrestleMania 35. I am the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. Your king of extreme, Phil KOE. Handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner, the now 3-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion,
Tony G. Thank you so much, and here's to another WrestleMania in the bag. Thanks for joining us.